What happens when a towering figure of military power falls? General Hossein Salami, the commander of Iran's Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, was one of the most influential and controversial military leaders of modern Iran. His sudden death has sent shockwaves through the Iranian military and political landscape. But the bigger question remains: what happens to a nation ISU security when the man who shaped its military strategy is gone? In today's video, we explore the legacy of General Salami, the impact of his untimely death on Iran's military, and the leadership vacuum left in his wake. What does it mean for Iran's future military strategies and its position in the Middle East? Let's dive in. General Hossein Salami was not just a leader. He was the architect behind Iran's military strategy, particularly in its ongoing conflicts in the Middle East. As the commander of the Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, he played a key role in shaping Iran's policies, both domestically and internationally. His leadership in the IRGC guided Iran through countless military operations and played a pivotal role in Iran's approach to regional dominance. But now, after his unexpected death, the nation is left to reckon with a void that could change the trajectory of its military might. In this video, we will profile the life and legacy of General Hossein Salami, examining his role in Iran's military history, the ripple effects of his death, and the potential shifts in Iran's strategies moving forward. General Hossein Salami was a cornerstone of Iran's military. Rising through the ranks of the IRGC, he was known for his unwavering loyalty to the Iranian regime and his role in overseeing its military ambitions. Salami was instrumental in expanding the IRGC's influence not only in Iran but across the Middle East. Under his leadership, Iran strengthened its alliances with key militias in countries like Syria, Lebanon, and Iraq, while also maintaining a formidable presence in Yemen and Afghanistan. He became known for his role in Iran's ballistic missile program, boosting Iran's missile capabilities to a level that directly threatened Israel and other regional adversaries. Salami's influence extended beyond traditional warfare. He was deeply involved in shaping Iran's strategies in hybrid warfare, utilizing cyber attacks, proxy battles, and unconventional tactics to challenge Western influence and maintain Iran's dominance in the region. The sudden death of General Salami has left Iran facing one of the most significant leadership vacuums in its military history. His absence raises crucial questions. Who will fill the void left by his death? The IRGC is an organization deeply intertwined with Iran's government, and Salami's leadership was integral to its command structure. The next person in charge will not only have to inherit Salami's strategic vision, but also handle the immense pressure of managing Iran's military apparatus in the midst of a turbulent regional landscape. His death is particularly striking because of his deep ties to the Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei, whose policies have heavily relied on Salami's expertise and guidance. As of now, there has been no clear successor announced, and experts suggest that Iran may face challenges in appointing someone who can match Salami's charisma and military acumen. This leadership uncertainty could have serious consequences, particularly if there is infighting within the IRGC or a delay in solidifying a new chain of command. Salami's death does not just create a leadership vacuum, it also puts Iran's long-term military strategies in question. Under his command, Iran made significant strides in modernizing its military forces. His leadership allowed Iran to bolster its missile defense systems, maintain a strong presence in the Middle East through proxy militias, and keep up with the growing military advancements of adversaries like the United States and Israel. But with his death, will Iran's military approach shift? There are several key areas that may experience changes. Missile programs and defense. Salami was a staunch advocate for Iran's missile programs, particularly its long-range missiles aimed at deterring any potential attacks from Western countries. His death may lead to changes in Iran's missile development priorities, or even an internal debate over the future of these capabilities. Regional influence. Salami's policies have been critical in maintaining Iran's influence over groups like Hezbollah in Lebanon, Hamas in Gaza, and the Houthis in Yemen. These relationships are fundamental to Iran's strategy in projecting power across the Middle East. With his passing, it is unclear whether Iran will continue with the same level of commitment to its proxy groups, or if a new leader will opt for a more isolationist approach. Proxy warfare and hybrid tactics. Salami was known for his mastery of proxy warfare, using militias and non-state actors to carry out operations without directly involving Iranian forces. This strategy enabled Iran to challenge powerful adversaries without risking direct military confrontation. The next leader may either expand or scale back these proxy operations depending on their approach to military strategy, diplomacy, and negotiations. While Salami was a military leader, he also played a role in Iran's diplomatic strategies, particularly in negotiations regarding Iran's nuclear program. His death might prompt shifts in how Iran approaches international relations and the nuclear issue. The new leadership may either seek to strengthen Iran's hardline stance or explore opportunities for negotiation, depending on the direction of the military leadership. In the aftermath of General Salami's death, Iranian officials have publicly mourned the loss, describing him as a national hero and defender of the revolution. But as the country deals with the grief, there is also a sense of urgency. Iran cannot afford instability within its military ranks, especially with ongoing threats from external enemies like the US, Israel, and various Gulf states. Domestically, Salami's death may embolden hardliners who believe that the country needs to double down on its military power. However, there may also be factions within the government who argue for a shift towards a more pragmatic or diplomatic approach. Iran's military policy has often been a reflection of the internal power struggles between these factions, and Salami's death could lead to new debates on the direction the country should take. The death of General Hossein Salami is a seismic event for Iran, its military, and the Middle East as a whole. Salami's leadership shaped Iran's military strength, and his sudden absence leaves behind a power vacuum that could redefine Iran's role in the region. With a leadership transition underway, all eyes will be on how Iran navigates this critical period, whether its military strategy changes, and who will emerge to fill the shoes of one of the most influential military figures in Iran's modern history. What do you think the death of General Hossein Salami means for Iran's military future? Will it lead to significant shifts in their strategy, or will Iran maintain its course under new leadership? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into global military and political events.